Development today in the retrial of a Westchester man accused of murdering his wife and 3 other family members.
Now, today, during opening statements, the defense team presented a new narrative saying that Gurpreet Singh was at the apartment after all when those people were murdered. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live for us at the Butler County Courthouse with the latest developments. Hi, Karen.
Hey, good evening, Mike. Yep, this was a first. I want to back up. During Gurpreet Singh's first trial, which ended in a hung jury, his defense attorneys said Singh was not at the apartment at the time his wife and 3 other family members were murdered. Well, his new defense attorneys now say, yes, he was. They say he lied, but they say he is not a murderer. Well, today, the judges got to hear that in opening statements, and they also saw, after opening statements, body camera footage of one of the first arriving officers.
Down on the ground! Down on the ground! Lay on your belly!
Sergeant Michael Bruce, one of the first officers to arrive at the Lakefront at Westchester Apartments and interact with Gurpreet Singh the night 4 members of one family were murdered.
What happened? I don't know. Everybody's bleeding. Is there anybody else in there except for your family? No.
Up until today, Singh's story was he came home on the night of April 28, 2019, and found his wife, in-laws, and wife's aunt dead. Today, a new narrative.
He lied to the police. He lied to the police when he told them that he found his family, when in reality he was there and witnessed the brutality and the violence that Mr. Marshall described.
He may be a liar, but not a murderer, the defense said.
You will see it's much easier for the state to arrest and charge the man who lied and was at the scene than to investigate an international lead of this magnitude.
The defense pointed to criminals in India who were in a land dispute with Haqiqat as alternative suspects.
All roads lead to this defendant,
which, according to prosecutors, include a hostile relationship between Singh and his father-in-law and a long-standing affair they say Singh was having with a woman in Indiana.
This court will hear evidence that during the course of that affair, this defendant was providing his mistress $20,000 in cash in order to purchase her own home, buying a car for her, and even paying her mortgage.
In late this afternoon, the judges heard from a forensic pathologist who testified about the gunshot wounds. She said all 4 victims suffered a total of 16 gunshot wounds. Now, because this is a capital murder trial and Gurpreet Singh waived his right to a jury trial, a 3-judge panel is hearing the case. Reporting live tonight in Hamilton, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
All right, Karen, all over that case once again for us. Thanks so much.